Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by and supporting this channel. Without good people like yourself, we can't make it out here in this vast digital space. So, with that said, let's dive into today's topic, loyalty. How to tell who's loyal to you. Loyalty is one of those qualities that everyone values, but not everyone truly understands. We all want loyal friends, partners, coworkers, and even customers. But how do you actually know who's loyal to you? What are the signs and what should you look out for? Today, we're going to break down the real indicators of loyalty, the subtle red flags that might signal otherwise, and how you can cultivate loyalty in your own relationships. Let's start with the basics. What is loyalty? At its core, loyalty is a strong feeling of support or allegiance. It's about sticking by someone's side, even when things get tough. Loyalty isn't just about being there during the good times. It's about showing up when it matters most. It's easy to be around when everything is going well, but true loyalty is tested during challenges, disagreements, and setbacks. So how can you tell who's truly loyal to you? The first sign is consistency. Loyal people are consistent in their actions, words, and attitudes. They don't flip-flop based on convenience or who's watching. If someone is always there for you, not just when it benefits them, that's a strong indicator of loyalty. Think about the people in your life who check in on you, who remember important dates, who show up when you need them, even if it's inconvenient for them. That's consistency, and it's a hallmark of loyalty. Another key sign is honesty. Loyal people tell you the truth, even when it's hard. They don't just tell you what you want to hear, they tell you what you need to hear. This doesn't mean they're harsh or insensitive, but they care enough about you to be real. If someone can give you constructive feedback or gently call you out when you're making a mistake, that's a sign they're invested in your well-being. Dishonesty, on the other hand, is a major red flag. If someone is constantly hiding things, sugarcoating the truth, or being two-faced, their loyalty is questionable. Support is another major indicator. Loyal people support you publicly and privately. They defend you when you're not around, and they don't participate in gossip or backstabbing. If someone stands up for you, even when it's unpopular or risky, that's a powerful sign of loyalty. Pay attention to how people talk about you when you're not in the room. Do they have your back, or do they join in when others criticize you? True loyalty means being an advocate for you, not just a bystander. Let's talk about reliability. Can you count on this person when you need them? Do they follow through on their promises, or do they constantly let you down? Loyal people are dependable. They don't make excuses or disappear when things get tough. If someone is always making time for you, keeping their word, and showing up when it matters, that's a clear sign of loyalty. Empathy is another important trait. Loyal people care about your feelings and well-being. They celebrate your successes and comfort you during failures. They don't get jealous or resentful when things go well for you. Instead, they're genuinely happy for your achievements and supportive during your struggles. If someone is only around when they need something from you, or if they disappear when you're going through a hard time, that's a sign their loyalty might be conditional. Let's not forget about boundaries. Loyal people respect your boundaries and don't pressure you into things you're uncomfortable with. They understand that loyalty doesn't mean blind obedience or sacrificing your own needs. Healthy loyalty is about mutual respect, not control or manipulation. If someone tries to guilt trip you or make you feel bad for setting boundaries, that's a red flag. Now let's flip the script for a moment. How can you cultivate loyalty in your own relationships? It starts with being loyal yourself. Be consistent, honest, supportive, reliable, and empathetic. Show up for people, even when it's inconvenient. Keep your promises and don't talk behind people's backs. Respect boundaries and be willing to have tough conversations when necessary. Loyalty is a two-way street, and the more you give, the more you're likely to receive. It's also important to recognize that loyalty doesn't mean tolerating toxic behavior. Sometimes people use the idea of loyalty to manipulate or control others. They might say things like, "If you were really loyal, you'd do this for me," or "You owe me because I've always been there for you." That's not loyalty, that's manipulation. Healthy loyalty is based on mutual respect and trust, not guilt or obligation. Let's talk about some subtle red flags that might indicate someone's loyalty isn't as strong as it seems. One is inconsistency. If someone's support seems to come and go, depending on what they can get from you, that's a warning sign. Another is secrecy. If someone is always hiding things or being evasive, they might not be as loyal as they appear. Pay attention to how people act when you're not around, and listen to your gut if something feels off. Another red flag is conditional support. If someone only supports you when it benefits them, or if they withdraw their support when you make a mistake, that's not true loyalty. Real loyalty means sticking by someone even when it's hard, not just when it's easy or convenient. So how do you build a circle of loyal people around you? Start by being selective about who you let into your inner circle. Look for people who demonstrate the qualities we've talked about: consistency, honesty, support, reliability, empathy, and respect for boundaries. Don't be afraid to distance yourself from people who don't show these traits. It's better to have a small circle of truly loyal people than a large group of fair-weather friends. Also, communicate openly with the people in your life. Let them know you value loyalty and be clear about your expectations. If someone lets you down, have an honest conversation about it. Sometimes people don't realize how their actions affect others, and a little communication can go a long way. Remember, loyalty is built over time. It's not something that happens overnight. It's the result of shared experiences, trust, and mutual respect. Be patient and give people the opportunity to show you who they really are. Actions speak louder than words, so pay attention to what people do, not just what they say. Let's recap the main points. Loyalty is about consistency, honesty, support, reliability, empathy, and respect for boundaries. Look for these qualities in the people around you and strive to embody them yourself. Be wary of red flags like inconsistency, secrecy, and conditional support. Build your circle carefully, communicate openly, and remember that loyalty is a two-way street. At the end of the day, loyal people make life richer, more meaningful, and more fulfilling. They're the ones who stand by you through thick and thin, who celebrate your wins and help you through your losses. Cherish those people and do your best to be that person for others. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more content. Sharing this video helps the channel reach more amazing people like yourself. See you in the next video.